Hey everyone, welcome back to Let's Play Chrono Trigger, and, well, it happened again. The audio didn't record for whatever reason, and so, now I'm re-recording my commentary many hours later. Anyway, I'm sorry for the lack of videos, as of recently, but I've started college again, and so I've had much less free time to record videos. I know how everyone hates the excuse, oh, I'm too busy to do anything. I'm so busy doing stuff. But, you know, I really don't have anywhere near as much free time, and realistically, I don't think I can make more than a couple videos a week. I can try to do more than that, but 2 a week is about the average I can hang on to from now on. So yeah, Medina Village, they're not too fond of humans here. But we can finally eat something after all that time in the future going hungry. Yeah. Most mystics do hold a grudge against humans. And we're gonna find this odd man. And we might also find out what our objective will be for this next part of the game. Since we're essentially in a new part of the game now, with having gone to the end of time and all. And it's Melchior, what do you know? Sure, why not? And so, we're gonna buy some stuff here. If I remember correctly, I actually didn't sell my stuff in the video, which is weird. I don't know why I didn't do that. I always sell my old crap, but... And I, of course, equipped the load bow by accident, after having equipped the robin bow, which is better. But what can you do? And you'd be out of business. But, let's not go into that just yet. The shortcut, huh? It's not the safest shortcut, I'll say that much. So let's investigate Medina Village, yeah. And... yeah, that was always a bit creepy to me, that weird humming. Chanting, really. And these imps don't have much to say, as you'll see. Just, hut, Sir Magus! And those guys up there are just gonna, you know, say the same thing, so I didn't bother talking to all of them. Just like, oh, in 400 years the human race is doomed because of Lavos. Yeah, there are a lot of monsters slash some people who actually worship Lavos in this game. Okay, now I don't have to cut my commentary. Ugh. Now I don't actually have to cut the commentary here, just the video. That's the one advantage of recording the commentary later. I can just talk right through the battle transition. And yeah, these guys we fought at the cathedral are a piece of cake now. That antipode is between Luca and Marl. I think it's the first dual tech that doesn't involve Chrono, which is pretty cool. Shows that the Goyles can get by on their own. What? But I was just talking to you. Never mind. And... another battle. It's not going to give us much experience at all, but why not, you know? And it's a good thing that Omnicron misses the first 2 times, otherwise he'd really beat up on you. Yeah, we'll only get like 33 experience points for that. Hardly worth it, but I just did it anyway. And when you try and buy something, as you can see, the prices are ridiculous. Because they don't like humans, frankly. Yeah, I thought it would be funny to keep pressing A there, just to hear that beeping over and over again. But whatever. And now we find one of Ozzy's descendants. And he's a jerk, pretty much. I just talked to him because I felt like it. Yeah, he's fine saying, why didn't you exterminate the human race right in front of 3 humans? That's how powerful he is. Those poor imps are getting bossed around. And I can't climb up the stairs. Well, not climb up, run up. And so as you can see, it's a good thing we learned magic, because Heckran Cave has pretty much all enemies that you need magic to kill. And these forest ruins here, that weird blue pyramid, is another thing that you'll find out more about later in the game. Because really, all the mysteries of the game come together eventually. We're nowhere near there yet, but you know, I can keep taunting you guys about it. I'm sure you guys just love that. And then I went into Heckran Cave here, and fought some henches for minimal experience. And yeah, that was a very tough battle right there. And I think I got most of the way through Heckran Cave, but I'll have to actually save Heckran for the next video, which hopefully won't be another week from now, but I mean, I'll try to get another one done this weekend. Yeah, these enemies absolutely do require magic, or else you will be screwed. And they've got some pretty nasty attacks. Yeah. That gin bottle will actually absorb some of your health if you don't kill it right away. But, as is the case with all the enemies in this cave, pretty much one magic hit does the trick. Sort of like the magic version of the Hitakes, where one regular hit does the trick. Just one basic magic attack will do it. But that fire attack is pretty annoying. There's a fair amount of damage. And I think Marl eventually levels up. I forget exactly what level I was at during this video. I think most of us are at 14. Well, most of them, I should say. And it's always weird. If you look at the upper left corner, how it now looks like it's a bunch of rock, whereas it's actually water, like, look. And then that piece of rock just disappears and turns into water again because, I don't know, it turns into rock whenever you do a magic attack. I always thought that was weird. And more battles that I can just talk right through. So I'm going to just talk right through the transition here. Oh, that's so much fun, but that's the only thing that's fun about having to re-record commentary and still try and be a bit interesting. At least this way, well, I was gonna say at least I can try again, but I can always try again if I screw up in, you know, the normal video recording. I can just reload my save state and start over if I screw up in my commentary or something, just like I could do here. And yeah, I think a magic scarf. Yeah, I got a magic scarf from that box, which I don't use. I really don't use too many magic boosting techniques, and oh, Chrono's asleep. I thought those attacks never worked, but I guess they have to work some of the time. And if I remember correctly, that last bat that's not going to die is a jerk and wakes Chrono up by biting him. If someone woke me up by biting me, I would be pretty pissed off at that person. And that bat seems to have about 15 turns for every one of our turns, since he bit me twice before I could go again, and, you know, Chrono's got good speed, so... Okay, yeah, Marl did level up, so I think we're all 14. Indeed. How could I have possibly known that? No, it's not like I just mentioned that I was rewatching the video and just re-recording my commentary. But anyway. I just pick up all the items here even if I don't need them. But mid-ether is always good. I always thought it was ether, but it's ether, I believe. Since, you know, the internet cables are called Ethernet cables, not Ethernet cables, so it makes sense that they're ethers. And this part of the game was really fun for me the first time I played it, just doing my basic magic attacks. I just had so much fun because the idea of magic was so new to me. This was my first RPG actually, so this was all new to me, but magic was really something that knocked my socks off. So now the video is coming to a close. I hope I didn't put you guys to sleep, but it is over pretty soon here, and next time I hope I will not make this mistake again, and we will fight Heckran and do other stuff, so I will see you then. Thanks for watching. Bye.